All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP community. Appreciate you guys as always. Happy Friday, wherever you are around the world. I'm sure the last few hours and the last few days have been absolutely amazing for you guys. And as I've stated to you guys before, no one deserves this more than the XRP community, because especially if you have been around for quite some time and really look what the XRP community had to go through, you can really see how far it has come, how many hurdles it has gone through, and it's just absolutely amazing to see. And utility projects are pumping like crazy. Yet again, you're seeing utility projects gaining traction. Cardano made history again. Shout out to the Cardano family. HBAR is making some big moves. Algorand, XLM, XRP, Atom, VeChain, ICP, you guys get the idea. A lot of people thought, utility projects will never move. Utility projects over the course of the last 2 weeks have done something that not anyone, and I don't care what anyone says, if you ask this to majority of the crypto enthusiasts or even anyone in the finance world, that the likes of XRP, the likes of Cardano would be testing these type of prices, I guarantee you people would have laughed. And here we are making history, and this is why your due diligence research is so important. And if you've done that, having patience is the number one thing that you want to follow. But let's take a look at what's happening with XRP, continuing to show significant amount of momentum, and I think what I'm about to share with you guys really will shock you. Before I do that, though, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. As we're recording this update, $1.45 is the price. We're going to close the daily candle in about 2 hours from now on, up 20% in USD, also up 21% in Bitcoin. Comparative market cap at $83.8 billion, with the 24-hour trading volume at about 23 billion. Insane moves. Again, has shocked the entire crypto industry, believe it or not. No one saw this move for XRP coming except the XRP community, the ones that have been here from the beginning. But again, not a big rocket science for any one of us, because of course, Donald Trump being elected was a huge catalyst, and this is something we were projecting prior to the election itself. But let's kind of go over what's happening today. So the XRPL is really chugging along today, almost 30 TPS, with a healthy mix of different transaction types, mostly on DEX. Blue in offers, green in payments, purple is NFTs, of course. And moving forward, look at this, guys. Ripple collaborates officially with 4 of the biggest banks in Latin America. LATAM's 5 biggest banks are all in Brazil. Top 5 banks now manage over $2 trillion in assets. There we are. And remember what we've been speaking about over the course of the last few months, and even if you look at the big partners, of course there's some big US companies that have partnered with Ripple, but if you're looking at a wide variety of them, they're actually abroad, outside of North America. So not even in Canada, it's just outside, most Europe, Asia, dominating when it comes to that. And now this is what Donald Trump wants to do. He does not want other countries to dominate crypto and become a crypto hub. He wants the United States of America to become the crypto hub, and that is what is bringing in a lot of excitement. And institutional interest on top of that has just been a game changer, of course. But look at this, guys. 10.5 million RLUSD minted at RLUSD Treasury today. So are we about to see, because of course yesterday was Gary Gensler announcement of him resigning. So is Gary Gensler, after he resigns, are we going to see a likes of RLUSD finally being approved? And I think RLUSD is going to take a huge chunk of the stablecoin market, because of the fact it's going to have that regulatory compliance aspect to it. But again, we're going to take it one step at a time. But let's continue to take a look at this. Shout out to Smoke for posting this, guys. Look at this Q4 outlook. Okay, now pump it. So this is again quite an interesting one to really show you how these institutions are moving now. So it's always fascinating and a little amusing to see institutional analysts adopt retail style language to describe the crypto market. Pump now. In a recent publication, they literally titled their forecast, okay, now pump it, which is direct as it gets. The humor of this title aside, it highlights how explicit these institutions can be about predicting the market movements. What's even more interesting is that they were spot on. They called out the downtrend earlier in quarter 3 and predicted a significant rally towards the end, exactly what played out. And again, it doesn't really require rocket science to be seeing that. If you've been in this market for some years, you will see, quarter 4 historically is good. And especially if Donald Trump, who is a pro-crypto president of the United States for the first time, gets elected, we are going to see some crazy price movement. So again, not big rocket science on that standpoint. And, these reports are often a treasure trove of information, offering forecasts that align closely with actual market behaviors. Anyone paying attention to this kind of analysis would have been well prepared for quarter 3 shift and the current price action several steps ahead. On this channel, of course, we were one of them. But let's take a look at what's happening with the prices. So if we're looking at the dominance index, again, no introduction needed at this point. Dominance obviously topped out at almost 62% yesterday. Since then, has been pulling down. Bitcoin has been holding really, really good. Actually did see an all-time high a few hours ago at $99,500 and has seen a little bit of a pullback, but not a major pullback, holding really strong, and dominance continues to fall. Guess what that's going to do to the altcoins? Altcoins are going to push, and that's exactly what we're looking at right now as far as the market is concerned. Amazing moves for, utility projects, long overdue. And look at XRP, guys. Let's give it a refresh live real quick to really show you how good XRP's price is really holding right now. And it will tell you everything you need to know. So XRP is currently sitting at $1.45. We wicked all the way up to $1.49.5 a few hours back. Let me show you on the hourly time frame. You can see this for yourself. Three different wicks at that level. You can't make this up. $1.49, guys. And holding super bullish right now, and we have 2 hours left until the daily candle close. If the daily candle close is about to close where we are currently, man, I am beyond excited as to what's going to happen with the price of XRP in the upcoming days ahead of us, because, people were calling me crazy to even be talking about, $1.26, let alone $1. And here we are in the 61.8. And I told you guys how fast things will move. I told you guys clearly how fast things are going to move once we crack past this level. And speaking about cracking past this specific level, the price of XRP went up 20% just once we broke out of there. People are understanding how, much XRP has gone up. And, as I've stated to you guys before, I think XRP is going to break past that, previous cycle high very fast. I'm very confident about that. Again, if you want to put one thing into perspective, look at this. XRP is only 132% away from reaching all-time highs. 132%. And believe it or not, with the interest that you're seeing right now coming into the markets, especially XRP, and look what it's able to achieve without the official announcement coming out that, XRP lawsuit is over, no ETF yet. Let that sink in. I am very excited to see what XRP is able to do. And right now, guys, a key level, we're pretty much, straight. We could literally go straight to that $1.68, as I've stated to you guys before, and that would not even come as a surprise to me. A $1.68 price point will not come as a surprise to me. Only a 15% push. This would mark the first time since May 10th of 2021. More than 3 years ago, guys. And again, the main eyes where your eyes should be on right now is this target at $1.91. Obviously, there's going to come a time, I know we're just talking about extreme bullish price action right now, but there's going to come a time where you do see a little bit of a rejection, a little bit of a retracement before you see the continuation towards the upside. But the way the momentum right now that, XRP has for itself, I would not be surprised if we make our way up to the likes of the $1.92 quite fast. I'm talking historically speaking as well. Look how fast things moved, after we broke out of the $1.27 key resistance, even in the last cycle. You saw a complete wick all the way to the top, into the $1.92 zone. And I think we could see something similar happen. I would not be surprised even in the next few hours, depending on what Bitcoin does. I know that's a big statement, but what's a big statement is what I've been calling over the course of the last few days, which a lot of people were calling me crazy about. And, speaking about calling me crazy about, from November 4th, if you picked up XRP, you're up 200%. And that is, the biggest thing out there that a lot of people will just completely be speechless at. But lock those profits in, guys, on your way up. But what an exciting time it is for XRP. I think, what XRP is about to do is it's to show the world, the bull cycle that it missed last cycle, and really show the significance of love the Ripple project itself, what the developments are doing, that they're not here to play. And on top of that, what it's going to show is, the last cycle it missed, I think it's going to really make up for it. Obviously, people are throwing, $10 price points, $5 price points. First, let's get above the all-time high, then we're going to talk about that. Obviously, if ETF comes for XRP, I think it changes the game for the entire market. I think the entire market valuation could be much higher than a lot of people anticipate. Right now, we're sitting at about 3.3 trillion. But yeah. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. Even Brad Girlinghouse thinks that, the 2024 is going to end off, and that was his prediction, at a $5 trillion market cap. And again, only time is going to tell, but the way things are moving, guys, that does not surprise me at all. Love you all. See you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.